What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. To another match reaction, another draw. At this point, like you need to laugh. You actually need to laugh because you actually will cry at this moment in time. What is it? Draw number 12 in the league? Is it 12? Is it 11? Is it 13? I don't even know. It's jokes. It's laughable. That's like I was watching the last 10 minutes and I wasn't even pissed. I was actually laughing. I was actually laughing because it's actually insane. Let's be completely honest. This is insane. You know, we cannot win games. This team has not a single clue how to win games. Like, absolutely no clue whatsoever. And the most worrying part is that there's not even a single improvement on a weekly basis. Like, actually, not it's consistently this. Like, and this is not good enough. That, like, the impressive thing is it's consistent. Like, what we do in a game to not win a game is actually so consistent that it's becoming impressive and at the same time actually laughable. So before we get into it, as always, hit the like button. At least hit the like button so something is going right for the channel, I guess. Subscribe to the channel and let's talk about another draw, 1-1 against uh, just a shit Torino side. Like, we played a bang average Torino side who came out there to bully us, and they succeed. You know, especially towards the end of the first half and the start of the second half, they were just bullying us physically, and they succeed. But football-wise, they're rubbish, and we couldn't win. Like, we're not even close to winning that game, you know? That's the conclusion. Every single, like, actually, you can go and watch my previous match reactions. Go up 1-0, play decent, play well enough, concede after you stop playing when you go up 1-0. That's what we do. Go one up, sit back, not even sit back, just show no intensity, no real intent, you know, in killing off a game and actually taking a game, you know, and completely killing it off. And we concede, and that's the most worrying part as well. We concede the first moment of danger. We concede, like the excuse me, the Fiorentina game, the Milan game, this game. Just look back. The first moment a team creates anything significant, basically, we concede. That is insane. That is weak. This team is disjointed. It's slow. You know, it's really slow. It's so predictable. Even with Nico Gonzalez playing as a 9, which should be extremely unpredictable for us, but also for the opponent because nobody knows what's going to happen, basically. We still look predictable. We look really predictable. If nothing happens down that wing, we become a very predictable team. You know, when you have the midfielders we have out there in terms of quality, and you have Koopmeiners playing a rubbish game until the last 15 minutes, I guess, when he became lively, I'm assuming, it's too slow. Like, when you have players like Douglas who can actually play a ball, like I've seen it today, he can play passes, he can make passes other midfielders can, but for some reason we like to play it slow, sideways, predictable. You know, even when we try to counterattack, it's slow. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Like, individually the performances are not good, but as a team they're not good as well. As a group they're not good enough. Like, as a group the performances are not good enough. We don't know how to win a game. We don't know how to see. And you know what it is? Lately, it's not we are getting completely outplayed and, you know, we're getting away with it. We don't get outplayed, but we also do not outplay the opponent. You know, the moment we unlock the game and we find that luck, and even early on, like against Milan, it was early. Against Fiorentina, it was early. Against Torino, it's early. That should be a boost. For a normal team, scoring early should be a boost. For a top team, it should be a boost. It should be a confidence boost saying, okay, we're 1-0 up already. 10 minutes in the game, 50 minutes in the game, 20 minutes in the game. Let's push on. For some reason, this team works the other way around. They go on 1-0 up and they shut down. They completely shut down. They forget what to do. And when it gets late, for some reason, they find a way to play. Because the last 50 minutes were good. But that's the last 50 minutes when you need a goal. Where was that from the moment Yildiz scored? And forget about that. You come out of that locker room. Where is that coming out of that locker room? You come out of that locker room, you get absolutely bullied. We were getting outplayed by a bang average Torino side coming out of that locker room. So I don't know what happened in that locker room. You know, I have actually no idea. The pressure is on for Motta, but it needs to be on more and more because he's not finding solutions. The team is not reacting to whatever he's trying to do, whatever he's saying. And I want to talk about individual performances. Like McKennie had a bad first half, but I cannot blame him. He's not a defender. Nor can I blame Motta for playing him there because other players are not fit. I cannot do that. That's, you know, market things, whatever, you know, that's out of hand. But Koopmeiners' performances are bad. They're really bad, you know. It's slow. It's predictable. Like there's nothing. There's no drive. You feel like you can feel at times when you're watching that team, or me personally, you can feel that these players are not really certain what they need to do. Do we need to go attack? Do we need to keep the ball? Do we need to play it fast? And you can clip, I think between minutes 70 and 80, I think it was, you know, something like there, a couple of times where Koopmeiners made brilliant runs and he didn't receive the ball. Or Douglas Luiz was directing players to make a certain run, but for some reason we kept it on the sideline, glued to the sideline. Like it's becoming predictable. Savona doesn't make an overlap. McKennie doesn't make an overlap, which again is very predictable because you expect as a defender in Bangula or Yildiz are going to need to cut inside or just whip it in, you know, and you can whip it in as much as you want. We have nobody to head that in. Gatti had one in the first half, but usually Gatti is not there. So it's predictable and it's not good. It's actually embarrassing at this moment in time. You know, 12 draws out of 19 games, is it? You know, is it 12? I think it's 12 draws out of 9. That's shocking. Like that's actually shocking and unacceptable, and the pressure should be massively on Motta because he needs to find solutions. And he's not finding solutions for this team to kill off. Apologies, sorry, I cannot edit it because I'm not at home. But Motta is not finding solutions to the issues. Like there's no solution. The team is not reacting the way it should be reacting. We will end up drawing probably another 3 games. I would not be surprised if we go to Bergamo and end up drawing that game. Come back to Milan and draw that game. The way we play right now, we are not getting outplayed, but we cannot outplay opponents. We cannot kill off games when we are in control of games. That is extremely worrying, and Motta is going to need to answer for that. You know, we got a red card, so he's suspended for the Bergamo game, but I'm actually interested to see or to hear what he's going to say, because what are you going to say at this moment in time? Like, what is the solution? You tell me. So let me know in the comments what you make of that game. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.